I describe it as a fresh take on superhero movies, psychological thriller with everything you'd like in it, like action, emotions, and a good soundtrack. It's different from the villain I've seen so far because he's not, trying to take revenge or trying to destroy the world or the universe. He's just fighting for his survival, as a random man could do somehow. But he just decided to, he made the wrong choices.
I think I'm seeing the future.
New York City's a whole new level of crazy these days.
What do you want from me?
It was a great experience working with SJ. She's very collaborative, always open to suggestions, dialogue. And what we've done together is to build a psychological aspect to this character, which was we talked about his past and how does it feel and how can you eventually become sort of crazy when you see the same nightmare every night.
All right, I'm gonna cut your seatbelt.
At some point, you cannot make the difference between your dreams and the reality. So it's quite interesting because I talked with a psychologist about it, and she told me that the only moment they feel relieved and in peace is when they at dawn, because they can't really say if they're dreaming or not. And then they go back to their craziness.
She thinks she's losing her mind.
You are the only one who can change the future.
I trained a lot for 3 months and over the course of the shooting as well. For an average of 4 to sometimes 6 times a week, 2 hours a day, with a personal trainer and the stuntman. We went through fighting choreographies, acrobatics, wires, flexibility, all of it. And it was fun. And we tried to find a way to move that create a specific body language, inspired by a specific spider. It's more about this, that he's not gonna be the only one with powers, and he's afraid of death. And I think above all, he's terrified of losing what he's built. He doesn't have family anymore. Everything he's built is threatened, and his life.
This is an emergency. Get off the train.
That man's trying to kill you.
Why?
Who are you? What is going on?
The only bad thing we see him doing in this movie is trying to stay alive somehow. We don't see him doing bad things all around, I think he could be a good guy. But, his blessing is his curse at the same time. So this eventually turned him into his life into a nightmare.
You're showing off.
Maybe a little.